We've got roughly another week before Dodge reveals its hellish Challenger Demon, but Hennessey has already produced a rival. It's called the Exorcist, and both the name and Hennessey's press release make it clear the car is designed to be the anti-demon. That may not come across visually, since on the surface it's just a standard Camaro ZL1 with decals. But underneath is an LT4 V8 tuned to 1,000 horsepower and 966 pounds-ft of torque. To hit those lofty outputs, Hennessey ditched the standard supercharger for a bigger one and added an upgraded intercooler. The company also fitted a more aggressive camshaft, ported heads, long tube headers, and tuned the ECU. Coupled with drag tires, Hennessey claims the Exorcist is good for a 0 to 60 mph time of under 3 seconds and a quarter-mile time of under 10 seconds. And Hennessey will sell you a set of drag radials to help you achieve those times, but like the rest of the package it'll cost you. The complete package, including the Exorcist decals, rings in at $55,000, and that's on top of the Camaro ZL1 you have to supply. Unless you already have one or picked up a used or discounted example, the least you'll pay for an Exorcist is just over $118,000. And if you want Hennessey to upgrade an automatic, you'll be spending another $9,950 to upgrade the transmission. On the plus side, the Exorcist upgrade does come with a 2-year/24,000-mile warranty. It's also going to be an exclusive vehicle, with only 100 built each year. The company offers a couple of options too. For $8,995 you can get a drag pack with 2 wheels shot and knitted drag tires along with a floor jack, tool kit, and upgraded drive shaft. And if track driving is more your style, the Road Race Pack comes with a set of lightweight wheels with Michelin Pilot Sport 2 Cuban Pesos tires for $6,995. The Hennessey Exorcist is certainly an impressive machine, and the video of its smoking tires is certainly entertaining. However, it's probably still worth waiting a week before ordering one to see what the Challenger Demon will be like. And if you're a bow-tie booster, you may still want to wait, since the ZL11LE is on its way and will likely be the better road course toy, though the Exorcist would likely stomp it on the drag strip. What do you do when your main rival is cooking up a high-power, drag-focused animal called Demon? Quickly whip up something much more powerful, of course. Film it doing burnouts at a drag strip and call it the Exorcist. That's what you do if you're Hennessey, anyway. The well-known Chevrolet tuner has taken the Camaro and fettled it all the way up to 1,000 bhp and a frankly bonkers 966 pounds-ft, making mincemeat of the Dodge Demon's rumored 750 bhp or so, dispatching the 0-60 mph sprint in less than 3 seconds and running the quarter-mile in less than 10 seconds. You can even have it as a 6-speed manual or 10-speed automatic. To reach the stratospheric new power output from the LT4 V8, there are size upgrades for the supercharger, fuel pump and cooling. The supercharger now runs at 14 psi boost pressure. The factory cylinder heads have been ported and underpinned with a better camshaft, upgraded headers, a high-flow induction system and a fresh ECU calibration. Hennessey describes the car as being more than just a drag racer, despite wearing drag rear tires. In a press release the company said, "The Exorcist is not just a quarter-mile racer. It's a well-rounded super muscle car that is just as happy on a road course as it is on the drag strip and street." Needless to say, this will leave the competition's heads spinning. Admittedly, the driver in the photos looks like some kind of budget stig, but it's nonetheless a blatant counterpunch in favor of Chevrolet after Dodge's overlong weekly Demon teaser process has left a lot of people frustrated. wearing a modest boot spoiler, black multi-spoke alloys and a gorgeous red 3-line stripe complete with its own name over the rear wheel arches. The Exorcist is, in its maker's own words, built to cast out demons. This is absolutely brilliant from Hennessey, reminiscent of the golden age of the 1960s Mustang vs Camaro fight, where each high-profile swipe at each rival made the muscle car scene the most exciting it's ever been. Long may this game of cat and mouse continue. Doubt has been worn like a badge of honor by naysayers when placing bets against Tesla, TSLA, CEO Elon Musk. How's that playing out? Smart investors, on the other hand, those who have latched onto Musk's promises, have gotten rich calling shotgun. For your sake, you were on the right side of the trade Monday. Tesla stock raced more than 7% higher Monday, reaching to an all-time high of $299. The stock, which has already soared 40% year-to-date, besting the 5% rise in the S&P 500 index, has pushed Tesla ahead of Ford in terms of market cap. The California-based electric vehicle company, which on Sunday said it delivered 25,000 cars in the first quarter, is now valued at about $3 billion more than Ford, which sold more than 236,000 cars in March alone. At its current pace, Tesla, only 14 years old, is poised to surpass 120-year-old General Motors, which has a market cap $51 billion as of Monday's close. Tesla has punished the short sellers, who held almost 20% of the float as of March 15. These days, doubt that once distinctive emblem, purported to be intelligence, has been replaced by the marks of tire treads as Tesla continues to run over its enemies and its own estimates. On January 3, when TSLA stock traded at around $213, I made a case for why the shares would be dominant in 2017, posting as much as 60% returns. Much of the optimism was based on the premise that Musk would make good on his promise that Model 3 deliveries will begin in 2017. Tesla's ability to deliver $35,000 Model 3 vehicles would inject significant cash flow to the companies, given there is a waiting list of about 400,000 people who have each paid a $1,000 as a registration fee. Beyond the Model 3, on Sunday not only did Tesla top its own delivery forecast of 23,000 to 24,500 vehicles, marking an almost 70% rise year-over-year, the company now expects to deliver between 47,000 to 50,000 cars in the first half of 2017. This 47,000 delivery target bodes well for the company and should add to recent positive sentiment for Tesla's fundamental performance, said CFRA research analyst Ephraim Levy. All told, the fortunes of Tesla and the credibility of Elon Musk have taken a right turn. And while Tesla is still losing money taking on larger players Ford and GM, which are both deep-pocketed, it is TSLA investors who are cruising all the way to the bank. Seatbelts are optional.
Tesla Incorporated, the U.S. luxury electric car maker, said on Sunday first quarter vehicle deliveries jumped 69% from a year ago to a quarterly record of 25,000 vehicles, bouncing back from delays in the previous quarter. The company said of the total vehicles delivered, about 13,450 were Model S sedan and about 11,550 were Model X sports utility vehicle. Tesla has said it expects to deliver 47,000 to 50,000 Model S and Model X vehicles combined in the first half of 2017. In the fourth quarter, deliveries had fallen 9.4% due to short-term production hurdles from the transition to a new autopilot hardware. Tesla had said production challenges, which started at the end of October and lasted through early December, shifted vehicle production towards the end of the fourth quarter, resulting in delayed deliveries. Ultimately, about 2,750 vehicles were